If you listen to the bees, they will tell you what you need to do. That may sound crazy, but that's what I do. This right here is a colony that I just gave them yesterday. A super of honey that I'd taken out of my larger colonies at a different location. This consists of at least 3 different colonies. And when they don't have a queen, or you take a queen away from them, they will have that roar. They're louder than normal. And this is one of the reasons why I don't use smoke as much as possible. When I open a colony, I want to hear if they're making that noise or not. If you smoke a colony, they'll make that noise. They're trying to fan the smoke out. So you don't want to use smoke when you first open a colony. And when you open a colony, be very gentle, slow. Try not to get them all riled up. And then if you want to stick your hand over them like that, see how they react to your hand when you open a colony. That will give you an indication whether or not they're going to sting you. If they're aggressive, yeah, then use a little bit of smoke. And sometimes all you got to do is set your smoker on the ground next to the hive. You don't actually have to smoke them. Just a little bit of whiff of the smoke will calm them down so they're not aggressive to you. But as much as possible, don't use smoke, because if you get smoke in there, they're going to do that roar with their fanning, and you're not going to know if there's a queen in there. I do a lot of mating nukes, and I need to know, if there's a virgin queen in there. Sometimes when they lose their virgin queen, they'll do the same thing. If they lost that virgin queen during the mating flight and she's not there anymore, they'll do that roar of their wings. And I know that I need to look. Well, I check them most of the time anyway. And I explained before, I use a regular full-size deep, and I put insulated fillers on each side. And then when I open the hive up, I'm careful not to. I check the inner cover, and then I'll take out my 2 insulated fillers, and I don't pick out the frames because I don't want that virgin queen to fly away. So I take out those insulated fillers on each side. I slide frames over. She's generally in the middle, but not always. And I can tip that frame one way or the other, and I can see all the bees on the side of that frame. Most of the time, 99% of the time, I see that virgin queen without having to take that frame out. You take a frame out, it's a good chance she's going to fly and end up in another colony and get killed. So I was trying to decide, this is like almost 24 hours since I put these bees on top of this colony, queen right colony, and I'm trying to decide, well, should I wait longer? And I think I'm going to wait longer, because if I open this up, if they're not bonded to that queen's pheromones down there, there's a good chance they could just fly in a different location now. They could just fly somewhere and not come back. I did that a few years ago. 3 years ago, I collected a bunch of robbers from the commercial beekeepers. I had a robber trap, and I'd gather them all up at the end of the day. I had bees south of me in a different location. Before it got dark, I took those bees down there, and I dumped them into a new colony. And, of course, they just flew away into the sunset. They didn't stay with that colony, so that didn't work. You have to confine them, give them time to simulate with the new colony, the new queen. Once they bond with that queen, there's a good chance they won't fly away and just be lost forever. So I think I'm going to check them again tomorrow. I've got 14 of these I got to check, but I think I'm going to do all of them at the same time. It's kind of like a queen release. It takes 2 or 3 days for them to get all the pheromones amongst all of them. Okay, thank you.